turn the camera on to bitch at us about being wasteful. We're too damn wasteful. Shout out to my Muslim homie. Who brings me these when he goes to mosque to pray. While I'm at it. That's my jam. I'm not gonna get distracted. Oh yeah, being wasteful. You're welcome. So, there's a little char right there. Because the other thing I want to talk about was how I've been learning that the broiler can be a friend in need. It's so good, I don't even know what's in there. I call them cabbage rolls. I call them Ramadan rolls. Because I always think about him when he supposedly, when it's Ramadan, that he's supposed to not be eating. You know Mr. B busting you with them Burger King bags, boy. Oh. I'm sorry, y'all. It's like your crust is flying everywhere. More alliteration. I forgot all about Holly Robinson did the Whip Appeal video. She was the MC at the Jazz Lounge. Now, starting with a brief recap of the broiler girl. You know, I'm domesticating myself. I did a video a while back and it said if you know your parents ain't shit, like real talk. We always talk about thank mothers and sacrifices and everything. Well, there's some deadbeat mothers out there too. The internet is a horrible place, but it also can be a refuge. Y'all know it because most of y'all use it to deal with your depression, and then when you lose your little fake ass friends, then you go deeper into your little depression. But that's not the point of this. The point of this is that if you know your people ain't shit, get on this goddamn social media that I dog so badly and find yourself. It's gonna take a search because most people ain't shit. But find yourself a good auntie or uncle or cousin or sister girl, or find you somebody. Because with technology being our nucleus, I just can't buy into this. I know you feel alone, and that's real because we've seen a lot of celebrities take themselves out in the name of feeling alone. But in this day and age, there's no reason why you need to feel alone. You need to stop that. Stop volunteering yourself as a victim. Then dig yourself the fuck up out. Go find you some good people. Okay? Well, let me tell you, if you find somebody the same, if you look for the same type of people you've been looking for, you're gonna get the same results, and your little disappointment meter is gonna get tilted yet again. Good people with good moral values. If you don't know what that is, because of said fucked up upbringing that we're addressing here, then you're gonna run into some whole other problems. But if you know what it is, but you know good and damn well you just been making decisions based on immoral bullshit, Then stop that. Start choosing human beings based on their character. Find you a good auntie, uncle, cousin, sister, brother, mother. Replace your mother if you need to. Replace that bitch if she's a deadbeat. You know, your new mother might not be able to give you everything. Shit, your new mother might not know she's your new mother because you ain't said nothing. You too shy to say anything on her damn page. But find yourself a replacement for these shit-ass humans that everybody's enabling in the name of just because they had reproductive organs so they could reproduce you. So they was like, oh, well, the baby here's now. There's nothing we can do. Oh, there's nothing you can do. But they can continue to fuck that child up until... at which point, hope prayerfully, they decide to reach out and get themselves together so they can break the cycle. Anyway. Yeah, so I was just saying the broiler could be a friend. I'm dosing y'all. And I know some of y'all like when I drag y'all into this shit with me. And why not? Nobody else will ever see it. Might as well share it with somebody. It'll make somebody smile, right? Yeah, this broiler, girl. So I never really fuck with the broiler because the broiler just seemed like it set fire to stuff. Like, how is that cooking anything? It's just setting fire. But that's the beauty of it. You know, as I learned specifically about meats, I learned the art of, I didn't say I mastered it, bitch. Don't come for me. But I learned the art of medium welling a meat, fish or whatever, and then searing it on the edges to get your browning, right? Your crisp black browning. Yeah, charred edges. Me and Mr. always say that's where all the flavor is, right? There's an inside joke with that because his mom used to always burn his pancakes, and he wouldn't eat the pancakes, and he would be like, because they burnt, and she would be like, that ain't burnt, ain't nothing wrong with that, and she would taste it. See, ain't nothing wrong with that. Taste it like that would make it, like that's gonna make him not taste the burnt edges. So, so she would always say that's where all the flavor is, and it's extra funny because my southern upbringing can relate to someone looking at the burnt part and slapping a charred label on it and saying that's where all the flavor is. I've heard that said as well. So sometimes when I overcook some things, we joke and say that's where all the flavor is. People are so funny. Ever since the big hailstorm, the phone just rings. Rings. The cell phones ring. Well, Mr. Cell Phone rings. Nobody has my number. But the cell phones ring. Okay. That's what we doing. Okay. This bitch ain't gonna move. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna take y'all with me. Now, also, look at that. Meaty ass arms. Gotta stop that. See that? That's mold in there. And that's not molded because they sold me some molded bread. It's not molded because the bread was on its fresh legs. It's molded because I bought it and I didn't use it before it molded. Those carrots that I bought that I may or may not have told you about. I bought these carrots because I had been, you know, in my mind I was going to be using the shit out of carrots because I'm going to be juicy, right? We juice. So these was on sale, 2 for $1. That's 50 cents for this whole bag of carrots. This whole bag of carrots can help me out, okay? I don't have to peel these. I allegedly don't have to wash them. Peeled baby cut carrots, washed, ready to eat. Not that I trust them anyway, but I left probably about 8 bags, at least 8 bags of them at room temperature because I didn't have room in the fridge. Because I got a lot of them, right? What a deal. The ones I left at room temperature got a little white film on them. I don't know if that's bacterial, spoiled. I know it's not good. I know whatever it is, it's not a good thing. So I have to wash these carrots that didn't have to be washed originally. Wash them in cold water, by the way. I use pineapples. They usually go bad before I get to making the damn juice. Speaking of, let me take some out of the freezer now. Take some out of the freezer for later, so I can have my slushie. Look, that was yesterday, because I took it out and I didn't drink it. Why didn't I drink it? It's delicious. It's healthy. But one of Mr.'s little Mountain Dews, I'll grab that in a minute. The shit that'll kill me, send me into a stroke, heart attack. Which is why I buy him the little ones in the first place. These little. See, it's not a full can size. I don't know if you can tell. Even though you know what it is, I thought I'd decide to turn the label inside out. Because I'm going to do that too. I'm going to start calling out companies that put their ad on my shit in YouTube talking about my stuff is not advertiser friendly. Like, I need to create stuff so that you can advertise. Like you basically said, okay, y'all, this is YouTube and these are your channels. But before you post anything that you feel like posting on your channel, because you're sharing whatever you feel like sharing within your personal life and opinions, if it doesn't fall in line with what I'm trying to sell the people that come and watch you, then it's a no. It's a no-go, girl. It's a no-go. That's what y'all telling me? Because if that's what y'all telling me, this should not be called YouTube. It should be called TheirTube. You post content on a website called TheirTube, and that content is going to need to fall in line with what they feel like, the shit they feel like selling people that's going to buy whatever the fuck they put in front of them. I'm sorry, but fuck them. Look! And fuck my wastefulness. Y'all, this shit happens often. It's got to stop. It got to stop right now. I'm too old for this shit. We did drink most of this juice, but these bitches go on the boycott list. Y'all saw the commercial where Becky takes an amusement park ride on the back of her brother. This company can suck it. So, I didn't realize why it was so hot in here, but it was because I still had the oven on. I've been thinking about doing all the challenges. You think I'm playing, but it's like all or nothing with me, isn't it? Yeah, I think I'm going to do all the challenges. Squat challenge. I want to do the, is it a push-up challenge? Or plank? I ain't doing no plank nothing. Because I interpret that as code language. And when you label anything, something that's related to the code language, I'm not going to play that game with you. Unless I don't have no other resources for whatever I'm getting. But yeah, the squat challenge, push-up challenge, and I don't know what other one there might or might not be, but I want there to be an ab challenge, and there also needs to be a thigh and booty challenge. And arm. You know what? With everybody doing those fitness challenges, when you get through doing all of those challenges, all you did was work out every day. Except, like you should have been doing the first fucking place, dumbass. You should have just been working out because all you do is, okay, you got a certain number of reps and sets of each exercise that you gradually increase, right? When you work out, you just got a regimen of different parts of the body that you do. Certain amount of reps and sets every day for those parts of the body. And that's your workout. So, I guess in a way the challenge theory is good because it's good brainwashing because you don't feel like you're exercising every day. You feel like you concentrate on this one thing. I'm going to accomplish this goal of meeting this challenge, even though you don't win no money, but you win, you know, whatever better body that you feel like you're supposed to get after this challenge. So, but it's different. You don't feel like, you know, I'm going to work out and exercise. You feel like I'm going to do this such and such challenge. And because social media in general, overall, mainstream has convinced us that group thinking is awesome. And in some cases it can be because I have said in more than one video that peer pressure goes both ways. You know, people give peer pressure a bad name, and it is horrible in the cases where we draw attention to it. But there's also a peer pressure that is constructive. You can stick a fuck boy in the middle of a bunch of young brothers that are really progressive-minded and constructive and loving, strong, enough to be gentle type brothers. And all of a sudden, this thug life is not cute, right? This is not what's popping over here. The girls are not hot for the thugs over here, right? They want the intelligent brothers that are respectful to women. Let me see if I can adapt some of these qualities so I can get me some hoo-ha. That's positive because who's gonna intervene that? Who needs an intervention? Because this guy's being too gentlemanly. We got to stop this before he destroys himself and his life and his family. No, that's not going to happen. He's going to build a loving, happy, healthy life with good people in it. So again, I say peer pressure works both ways. Yeah, so I got there from ranting about mainstream advertising their bullshit on my videos. No, because I had gone to watch one of my old videos because I just purchased some new hair clips. I'm not even going to give that brand a shout out like that. I had purchased some new hair clips, And so I went back to look at that video because I knew I did a video on one to see if it would be worth updating, if it's something I need, it was important enough information to update you guys on. And I saw that that brand just plastered ads for their hair clips all over that video. Bitch, that was before I even became partner. Like, fuck out of here. I didn't do this video to sell your bullshit. Matter of fact, the video was talking about how their shit, their name brand shit was trash. And here they come advertising on my video, hair clip video. I know there ain't shit I can do about it, but I'm gonna rant to y'all. So yeah, being wasteful. Quit being wasteful. I still haven't tried these. Again, I'm pretty sure I didn't edit the video that I told y'all about this. I don't know. I don't know why I got all Punjabi, Middle Eastern vegan when I went to my last trip at the grocery store. That first one, that spinach with the lentil, spinach dal. That's what it was. Oh, disgusting. Disgusting. Coming in the back, sun rooftop, big in the scene with a gangster white wall. TV antenna, sitting in the back. But remember, brothers and sisters, you can still stand tall. Just be thankful for what you got. Diamond in the back, sun rooftop. Digging the scene with a gangster lean. Though you may not drive a great big Cadillac, you may not have a car at all. But remember, brothers and sisters, you can still stand tall. I lied. What you doing to me? I need to stick these somewhere. And I'm guessing if these are indoor spikes, they probably should not go on edibles. I don't really fuck with Miracle Grow, but this is from years ago, which is why the label is yellowing. Feeds all flowering and foliage houseplants. Why you have to say that? It's one or the other, right? I wonder if this will be helpful for the patches that the bunnies dig in the yard. Those big empty patches that they leave. Furry little bastards. I'm not gonna sit up here with y'all, my fellow tree huggers and gardeners and act like bunnies are not a problem. They're a problem. And I'm not opposed to eliminating them permanently. Assuming we don't need them for anything the way we need bees that would derail the entire botanical system. Aside from that, I don't see a need for bunnies. There are lots of cute little furry animals that we can coo over. And we don't need bunnies on the list. They don't need to be here. Wasteful. Play bamboozle, didn't use them all. not wasteful. Bean Boozled jelly beans. Because I'm not going to just eat them as candy and chance it. Oh, look what Mr. got me, y'all. Y'all know we Shark Tankaholics. We like watching all the sociopaths come through, hustling their stuff. And we also like every now and then when a genuine person comes on there. Because every now and then they got a genuine person on there. But we like looking at all the crazy people. Some of them got the actual crazy eye too. They actually crazy in their eyes, and you can see the transformation. Like when the sharks know what they're doing for the most part. Well, I know for sure Kevin knows what he's doing, but you can see the transition, and sometimes I can tell. I'm like, oh, Kevin finna fuck with them. He just want to see what's the switch point that takes them over the bridge of crazy. He knows they're crazy. He just wants to see, how much honesty is going to push them on over the edge. And it is hilarious. It is quite entertaining for me as an indigo to watch. A brutally honest one at that. But I said all that to say, Mr. bought me the Scrub Daddy. The Scrub Mommy, though, actually. The Scrub Mommy has a sponge on one side. And then it has this, and these, allegedly, they don't tear up. They're sturdy. I wanted to get one of the earlier batches with the original formula because I believe that this sponge is made out of something such that will never mold, mildew, and it dries well, and I believe it's sturdy. Like it doesn't, whatever material it is, doesn't break or tear or become brittle easily. I never thought about reading the box before, but a box comes with this bitch. Hold on, let me read the instructions for you. Although, how hard could the instructions be? But girl, I learned a couple of things reading the instructions on the box. Hold on just a minute. Scrub Daddy. So this was a Scrub Mommy with sponge on one side. And this is a Scrub Daddy. I have this in the bathrooms. Flex texture scrubber. Soft in warm water and firm in cold water. And you're supposed to open it from the bottom because there's a slot here that prevents it from coming out of the top. Scrub Daddy. America's favorite sponge. Maybe America don't know it, but it's America's favorite sponge. The original Scrub Daddy Flex Texture Scrubber, soft in warm water, firm in cool water. I'm the perfect partner for all your cleaning needs. There's nothing else like me. I'm soft in warm water and firm in cool water. I can remove any stains with just water to minimize your use of harsh chemicals. And as always, I'm scratch-free and odor-resistant. Oh, that's another thing. Like, because of the texture and how well it scrubs on its own, you have less of a need for a cleaning agent, apparently. I'm scratch-free. I'm safe on non-stick pans and stainless steel and other delicate surface. Test a small area first. Disclaimer. Dishwasher safe. I rinse clean and can be sanitized in your dishwasher. Deep cleaning. My eyes provide an ergonomic grip with just 2 fingers to mold into corners and reach deep into cups. And that's also true. That's what I learned reading this box. That's what I learned reading this box. Ooh, these glasses and no lipstick on. I look really, really old. There's that neck. Okay. I don't know about deep into cups, but the eyes make it so that you can grip it. This is actually the perfect grip for to hold a sponge with. And because it's so thick, over 1.5 inches thick, your fingers don't come all the way through. So even if you're like scrubbing something flat, you don't bash your fingertips. Unless you got ghetto nails and they'll stick out and you'll fuck everything up. But if you got ghetto nails, that's the least of your problems. That's the least of your fuck-ups that you do in life. And a versatile smile. My smile cleans both sides of your spoons and spatulas and other utensils. I can help you all around your home. Household, cabinets, hardware, floors, walls, baseboards, kitchen, dishes, fridge, produce, counters, cutting boards, outdoor, lawn furniture, swing sets, fences, deck, railings. Gotta be pretty sturdy to be advertising talking that kind of trash. Bathroom, shower, sink, and toilet fixtures, cabinets. The Smiley Face Sponge Company. Needless to say, I've been happy with mine so far. I haven't used this, but I plan to use the Daddy like in the bathrooms and on floors and rough surfaces where you don't want to touch anything that's going to get near your mouth or any of your orifices. So I'm using this for the real hardcore sturdy stuff. And this has a sponge as well as the hardcore sturdy side. So I use this for pots and pans, obviously. And this for the regular dishes. that do not go into the dishwasher, and I clean it in the washing machine as opposed to the dishwasher with the white clothes that get the harshest cleaning. And dude seemed like a good dude. He seemed like a basically good dude. So these look like they're gonna tear up and stuff, but they haven't so far. And I've been using this now for probably 2 weeks. She's not as fresh as he is, but she still looks good. And plus I want to see if using it actually breaks it in and makes it better to work with. We'll see after I wear out my Scrub Daddy.